Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back. We are here, and we got a little bit of a news update, right along with some updates as far as the Origin quests are concerned for April. Then we are officially at the beginning of the month, and also the beginning of our second cycle of what type of Origin quests and what type of events are going to be happening in PSO2 from April 4th all the way to the 14th. And yeah, we're going to dive into all that, let you know what time everything is happening, what you can be affecting, and all that fun time over there in PSO. So, before we hop into it, make sure you do the like, favorite, subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, come on over twitch.tv/PonyShow where I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, starting at midnight Central. So, let's go ahead, let's hop in, and let's figure out what kind of awesome events are going to be happening for the 2 weeks of April. So here we are back on PSO2.com where you can go over all the information I will be showing off and any more if you want any more updates on Phantasy. So, for anyone who's not aware, over on PSO2.com, every 2 weeks, we get a schedule update as far of what's going to be happening, what type of events are going to be happening between the Origin quests and between the consoles, and specifically what Origin quests we are going to be dealing with. And this time, we got ourselves an update here with of course 3 Origin quests on the 4th, 3 on the 2nd, and 3 on the 3rd, right along with some other ones short in here, and also some wonderful consoles. So, pretty much how this is going to operate for this time around, we are going to have 4, let me repeat that, 4 brand new Origin quests added here. One of these are not exactly that new because it was available in the last batch, and we do have 3 new ones that got added in with some of these in what we did in the quote beta for anyone who actually experienced that, and you will have a good idea of what we are hopping into that new update. As we starting off, we have a grand total of 2 that is going to be mainly back-to-backs, and they all tied with each other with of course the Raging Obsidian arm, which is of course is fighting off the hands of the big bad monster that you might have seen at the main event for the cold beta. So we're going to be of course taking out his hand and then rolling right into the Elder of Unforgivable Abyss, which is of course fighting the big giant monster in the background. And if you guys want to see a tutorial on how to handle these bosses, especially at a higher level and what you can expect from them, I will be posting videos, probably the next video more than likely, covering all that. So make sure you do the subscribe if you're interested in some tutorials on how to beat some of these bosses. So these bosses are pretty challenging for the most part, and you might be noticing here that the quests are, instead of being a 30-minute timer, we are going to be dealing with a 60-minute timer here. The main reason is because the quests are pretty much going from back to back to back in a lot of ways here throughout this event. So if you want a chance of taking on some of the higher level Origin quests, you will be able to. Also, a little side note here is inside of the AC shop as of right now, you can buy a item. I believe it calls something Trigger. I will have it on screen right now so you can see what it's called, which can also trigger the events as well if you want to run the as a party and not deal with waiting around for the event to happen. And outside of the 2 big bads here, we do got 2 other Origin quests of course the Grudge of the Rampaging Dragons, and also the Dead Sea Welder Dragon Gather. So starting off here with the Grudge of the Rampaging Dragon, it was another one that had been available in the last 2 weeks. Well, of course, you're going to be fighting your way through a simple 4-party dungeon and fighting one of the most challenging bosses as of now, I feel, in the game, especially on super hard. And once again, if you haven't seen the boss, you in for a treat, and I hope you're ready to be very, very mobile, because honestly it is one of the funnel bosses as of now. And then we have another quest here, which is the Dead Sea World Dragon Battle. That one is one of them quests that is mainly you going for, I believe, a timer of 15 minutes as you are trying to collect a nut point to complete the dungeon. So pretty much what these are, if you have already experienced them, you will know what I'm talking about, where you run around in an area, kill enemy, get points. Once the points are met, you good to go. Which is mainly also very useful for leveling, since there is a lot of enemies and a pretty decent chunk of good experience to be gained from the Dragon Gathering. And both of these quests is all going to be happening 30 minutes apiece. And I also believe the quest is also going to be running throughout the rest of the day between the 2 to 3 hour normal schedule event, or I get non-schedule events at that point, of Origin quests. But if you want to take these on specifically at a certain time, you can look at doing this on the coming Saturday at 8 p.m. PDT, the Grudge of Rampaging Dragon. And then you can, of course, check out the Dragon Gathering at 7 p.m. PDT on Sunday. And then we also, of course, have it for the net week, as well, as you can see here, of everything you're going to be doing. And you can see the second week all going to be a little more packed for what's going to be happening. Pretty much throughout the time, it seemed to be roughly settled to be roughly the same time every day for the Origin quests. And the other thing we're going to have happening is, of course, our console, which if you have never actually seen it, you can go hang out in the shopping district. You get an announcement about 15-minute till the event, and the event itself lasts 10 minutes. And this time around, we're going to have the dub, or I get the translation, of Eternal Encore, which I believe was the same song that ended up being played last week as well. But it does give us a whole bunch of bonuses for roughly 2 hours, while along with, I believe, boost experience, item drop, setup, and so much in that camp. Honestly, it's not a bad thing to have, especially rolling right into a Origin quest right after, because as you can tell, we are continuing the trends of right after the console. We are going to have an Origin quest. So make sure you go check that out and try not to get that song stuck in your head like I have. That is pretty much everything that's going to be happening. Once again, you can see the full schedule will be linked in the description, where you can go over all this and see all the quests, and also seeing the schedule exactly when it's going to be happening. As you can tell, the second week from the 7th to the 13th look like it's going to be quite busy overall for the quests. And then, of course, we have, look like what? Four consoles this week from the 34th to the 6th. And then we're going to have 4 consoles that week as well. So it's safe to say the consoles are getting, truncated a little bit more and not happening nearly as much as it did last week. Make sure you check them out, and then more so going into some of the higher level dungeons. That's pretty much everything that is happening the next 2 weeks after our Origin Quest. What Origin Quest are we going to be doing, and what songs are going to be performed in the shopping district. And with that, there's your update as far of what you should be expecting over the next 2 weeks in PSO2. Hopefully they've been helpful. Once again, link in the description for more information on it if you want to go get the schedule yourself, or just have it up in the background so you can keep track of when everything is happening and when to be ready to get a lot of good loot and a lot of good experience as well. And if you need help on defeating some of the bosses on a much higher level, 75 plus, or with the possibility of, I think some of the quests might actually be more like 60 plus. But if you do want more information and a little bit of a walkthrough of what you're going to be getting yourself into if you sign to do the hardest part of the fights, I will have tutorial coming up about that. It should be the next video coming up. We'll be going over the Raging Arms, and then after that, the Elder of Unforgivable Abyss. So hopefully you can hit that subscribe button so you're ready to check them out when they go live. And yeah, with that, if you haven't already, once again, do the like, favorite, subscribe, help us out here, and get any more wonderful content right here on this channel. And if you want to see me fight my way through some of these super hard bosses, and I want to see some information live, or want to at me for any amount of information or help, make sure you come on over twitch.tv/PonyShow, where you can check me out every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So with that, that will do it for me. Let me know in the comments, how are you enjoying the upcoming events, and also, have you actually took part in these? With that, I guess I will see you all in the comments.